Sports This Morning is back again. We're reaching live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Austin Okonakpan.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Cecilia Amor.
It's great to have you join us again. I'm Tayo Salam.
Okay, it's D-Day. We've been talking about that friendly game between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Teranga Lions of Senegal. It will be played today in London as it is. It seems Ghana Raw has its complete team that will execute this game. We're waiting to see it.
Yeah, it's the D-Day, and for Senegal, I think Nigeria will think of how do we continue the dominance over the Teranga Lions tonight in London.
I'm looking forward to seeing the debutants, and that's it for me.
Right.
A lot of new players are expected to feature in this particular game. We have the opportunity to see what they have to offer the Nigerian national team.
And also on the program, we'll be talking about the Nigeria Professional Football League, MFM. They are the new leaders of it. Plateau United are now second, and Rivers United, well, you just have to take a look at the table to know their position.
Interesting. Cecilia Austin, 27 points from 42 games now. That's what MFM have, and that's why they're top in the league.
They can dream.
Perfect home record as well, so let's not forget that. And you can't even talk about MFM without mentioning Stephen Ode as well.
That's right.
So, scored a brace, 2 goals, and now has 12 goals for the season. That's very impressive.
That's massive.
Massive. Remarkable. Okay, let's move on now and let's talk about this guy right here, Austin Cecilia. This guy is just amazing. Russell Westbrook has become the first player to record a triple-double by going perfect from the field and from the free throw line. I mean, this guy is just something else. I think he's listening to us.
Yeah.
He's been doing the triple doubles, and so we concluded on the show that okay, we're not going to talk about it. It's not a big deal. So he decides to give us a perfect triple double, perfect from the field, 6 of 6, perfect from the free throw line, 6 of 6, and. I know. That's it. That's what he does. That's what he does to you right there. You know, I accept his Mr. Perfect.
27 minutes.
Wow. Also add Mr. Incredible Russell Westbrook this season. What a story he's writing for us in the NBA. And you just look at him just when you think he's getting tired, and then you start criticizing his play. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's
something get you talking.
Maybe he knew against the Golden State Warriors and didn't have a chance. Said, okay, let me just play the best game I can. And you know, he was actually waiting for this moment. 35 triple-double now of the season.
Incredible.
And 6 more, right?
6 more to tie the record set by Oscar Robertson.
And how many games do we have left?
We still have a lot of games left. So I wouldn't be totally surprised if he goes on to equal that record or even break it. We'll talk more about Russell Westbrook and the NBA later on, but right now I think we have to go to...
Let's go to London.
That's
right? Where everybody wants to go
That's
to.
That's where the action is.
In London. Tony Bitoye is the media officer of the Super Eagles. Is standing by to give us updates. We want to watch that match. We want to assess Ghana Trust team. Good morning, Tony. Welcome to Sports This Morning.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Austin, Cecilia, Tayo. We're all expecting a good game today. And as you said, it's a friendly, an opportunity for us to just gel our team together, bond our team together, and develop the team chemistry. But then, you know, as Austin said on the show the other day, Nigerians don't know friendlies. Every game is competitive. Every game is important. You have to win every game, not just win. Try to win convincingly, and I think that's what we will try to do today. It's not going to be an easy game. We are going to play against the best team in Africa at the moment, according to second best after Egypt, according to the rankings. But then we know what Senegal can offer. We know the quality of players that they have, and I think this is going to be a very, very good test for the Super Eagles ahead of the Nations Cup qualifiers against South Africa, and of course the other World Cup games that we have to play in August and September. But let me just quickly tell you from our camp, there's a major doubt. Kali Keme is a major doubt for the game. He's not been able to shake off an injury that he brought to camp. The doctors have managed him, and it looks like it may be a major doubt for the game. But in his absence, Ikechukwu Ezenwa is in camp. Daniel Akpeyi has arrived in camp this morning. And so the coaches will work on them, get them ready, put them in good shape physically because of the long hours of travel they've had to do in the last 24 hours. and then make them ready for the game later tonight.
What you're saying is those players who arrived late will definitely play the games tonight?
Because Kyle is a major doubt. We can't go into a battle, no matter how friendly the battle is, with an injured soldier. So they will probably check him out again. But if he doesn't make it, there's nothing to worry about. Ikechukwu Ezenwa and Daniel Akpeyi will do the job.
Interesting. Tony, there's also reports out there that former junior international Tope Okewo, goalkeeper, was actually called up to this particular camp as well. How true is this story?
Yeah, he had to come into camp because it's close by. He didn't need to pick a visa. He didn't need to travel for too long. It's close by. And when there was only an injured goalkeeper in camp, the players needed to train with a goalkeeper. Okay. So he was just drafted in. It's not a formal invitation to the national team.
Okay.
He was just drafted into standing for Ikechukwu Ezenwa and Daniel Akpeyi, who were on their way to camp. And now that they've arrived in camp, those two guys will do the job.
Okay. I think that's clarification there.
Clarification.
And no love lost. So in just a confirmation again, what time will the game be played? Where will it be played so Nigerians can just get that final confirmation?
It's going to be played at the home ground of Barnet FC. That's the High Stadium. And the game will be kicking off 8 p.m. local time, which is, I think, 9 p.m. in Nigeria. All right. Just about the time that Sports Tonight will be starting. So that's how it is. On Monday, it's the same time we play Burkina Faso, but we're just focused on this one. Once again, it's important for us to tell people it's a friendly game. The coach says it's not so much about the result. What he wants to see is how, as Tayo said, those new boys, Noah Baze, Tyrone Ebuehi, how they are able to quickly blend into the team and give us more options as we seek to make our team a lot more competitive and a lot more committed to doing well.
Yeah, we saw on the pages of newspaper this morning that the terror threat in London is actually threatening the game. What do you have to say about that, and what are the security duties that is being put in place for the friendly game?
The game will go on. Definitely, the game will go on. Well, we know what London is going through at the moment. We commiserate with them. Yes. But what it does is that security arrangements around this friendly game and the one we have on Monday against Burkina Faso will now be extra tight. This is not the first time that things like this will be happening around the time we have friendly games. Happened in Belgium the last time as well, and remember also in France. But we will get over it. The game will go on, and I'm sure we won't have any problems.
Lastly, before we go, Tony, Victor Moses came to camp with a medical report, and he's been excused and has been allowed to go back to Chelsea to continue treatment. And there were reports that came out afterwards that the coach is not exactly happy with him. I mean, now what's going on here?
You have to be careful the kind of reports you believe. Everybody respects Victor Moses, and we all saw how he got kicked when they played against Manchester United in the FA Cup, and we saw how he limped out of their game against Stoke City. There are no doubts about the fact that he's injured because he came with a medical report from Chelsea. Chelsea is a very professional club. They won't cook up a report that the player is not fit. They brought the report that the player is not fit, and he came to camp to be checked by the team doctor of the Super Eagles. And after that check, it was discovered that indeed we won't be able to play the friendly game with Victor Moses not being fully fit, and he was excused because we already know what he can do. We already know his quality, and it's going to be risky to just throw him into a game against Senegal with the knocks that he picked up. So we returned to the club, but the doctor checked him, the Super Eagles team doctor checked him, and they discovered that indeed this guy is not 100%, so he was excused. So there are no truths in that report. Victor Moses is a key member of the team. The coach loves him and respects him, and we respect his club. We respect his decision, and we hope he stays fit and continues his good run for Chelsea. Surely he will be in for the game against Bafana South Africa in June.
Tony, thank you so much for the updates and, of course, setting the record straight. But stand by, because you will still talk to us on Sports Tonight. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right, that's it. Super Eagles media officer Toyin Ibitoye giving us updates and, of course, clearing the air on a lot of issues.